Hey everyone, let's jump right into this explainer. We're going to completely unpack the atmospheric engine behind the monsoon cycle. We're going to break down exactly how this massive weather system operates step by step, using the sheer mechanics of our natural world.
It's super easy to just look outside, see the pouring rain, and kind of take it for granted, right? But we really need to ask, what invisible forces actually trigger these massive storms? I mean, think about the sheer volume of water it takes to fill up our vast lakes and reliably grow crops season after season. That doesn't just happen by magic. It is a highly structured mechanical process.
Stage 1. The summer heat.
Okay, so everything kicks off in the summer because of something called differential heating. Basically, the sun just aggressively bakes the landmass, and that land warms up way, way faster than the ocean right next to it. As the land gets scorching hot, the air directly above it warms up, expands, and naturally starts rising high up into the atmosphere.
Moving right along to stage 2, shifting air pressure.
Now, that rising heat, it acts as the very first falling domino for atmospheric pressure. When all that hot air rushes upward, it leaves behind a void. It literally creates this massive area of low pressure right over the land. Meanwhile, the cooler, much denser air hanging out over the nearby sea maintains this contrasting zone of high pressure just off the coast. So suddenly, we've got a really stark atmospheric imbalance. Which brings us to stage 3, moisture meets mountains. Since air always wants to move from high to low pressure, this crazy atmospheric tug-of-war kicks in. That low-pressure void over the land physically drags the cool, dense air from the sea inward. And because these winds are coming straight off the ocean, they are absolutely packed with water vapor.
But, that wet air doesn't just sit there. When those vapor-filled winds hit the coastline and push inland, they eventually smash right into the terrain. They're literally forced upward over the hills and mountains dotting the landscape. And as this moist air gets pushed higher and higher into the atmosphere by the geography, the temperature drops, causing all that air to cool down super rapidly. This rapid cooling triggers massive condensation. Actually, to be precise, that airborne water vapor is forced to cool and turns directly into liquid droplets. As millions of these tiny droplets gather up there at higher altitudes, they form those incredibly dense, dark cloud systems that we all associate with monsoon storms.
And here comes stage 4, the rains arrive.
So, those droplets just keep accumulating, building, and building until the clouds get entirely too heavy. They reach this tipping point, burst, and release billions of gallons of accumulated water back to Earth. This spectacular arrival of the monsoon is the exact mechanism delivering the massive volumes of water needed to sustain vast agricultural landscapes. It's pretty amazing.
Finally, stage 5, the simple formula.
To really lock this all in, the overwhelming power of a monsoon distills down into this perfectly structured 5-step formula. Step 1, the summer sun heats the land faster than the sea. Step 2, that rising heat forms a low-pressure void. Step 3, the void pulls in moist ocean winds. Step 4, the terrain forces that air up, causing condensation. And Step 5, those heavy clouds burst into monsoon rain. It really changes how you look at the weather, doesn't it? It's not just some random event. It's a highly predictable, beautifully logical engine driven purely by temperature and pressure. So the next time you look up and see a massive dark downpour on the horizon, I want you to ask yourself, what invisible shifts in temperature and pressure just happened to create it? Thanks for exploring the mechanics of the monsoon with me today in this explainer. Keep looking for those invisible structures in the world around you.